All right, there, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they're giving up back-to-back updates on how things they be. Okay, the latest one with the boss brain. Without further ado, yes, over 10,000 Nigerian soldiers have resigned. They don't run as a Tinubu government has faltered and has not done anything to move forward. Biafra Liberation Army at the same time has advanced with immediate effects. Okay, without much wasting of your time, let us go into the details of this news. Yes, a wave. They don't start down with a wave. A wave of panic has swept through the Nigerian military as over 10,000 have reportedly tendered their resignation in what is being seen as a major crisis for the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The mass resignation comes amidst growing dissatisfaction with the government's handling of security challenges rather, especially in the southeast where the Biafra Liberation Army has made significant advances. Sources within the Nigerian Zoo Armed Forces, of course, confirmed that the soldiers, many of them stationed in conflict zones, have cited poor working conditions, lack of adequate weaponry, delayed salaries, and overwhelming stress as key reasons for their departure. This development has left a significant gap in the country's military apparatus at a time when insurgency, banditry, and movements are on the rise, which would, my people, only make things worse, even with the state of how things are at the moment, with how there is a rise in everything at the moment. According to the military insiders, morale within the armed forces has been steadily declining since the beginning of the year, with many soldiers feeling abandoned by the federal government. Promises of reforms and better support for troops have largely gone unmet, and the situation has reached a boiling point in recent months. An anonymous soldier who recently resigned spoke to the reporters about the dire conditions. He said, "We had sent into dangerous territories with outdated weapons and no clear strategy. Our families are not taken care of and we are paid late. How do you expect us to fight under these conditions?" My people, you they see na the same zoo country where some people go open mind. They talk say they won't go actually represent. My people, go actually end well for anybody at all because now yourself you they go kill. You are just sending yourself to judgment. You allow Nigeria to happen to you because that is what the case will be. Because they are not even treating you well. They are not even doing anything to help your life. Nothing at all. And you think it's going to be well with anything that concerns you. It is a complete waste of your time. Okay, let us continue. Reports also suggest that the government has been slow to respond to the growing resignation crisis, with attempts to contain the situation largely ineffective. The loss of the experienced personnel has crippled several ongoing operations, particularly in the northeastern and southeastern regions, where Boko Haram and the other groups continue to pose significant threats. Again, in the midst of the turmoil within the Nigerian military, the Biafra Liberation Army, the BLA, a group fighting for the independence of the Biafra land, has reportedly gained ground in the southeast, emboldened by the Zoo military's internal crisis, which is normal. The Biafra Liberation Army has intensified its efforts with reports of group seizing of control of key towns and launching coordinated attacks on military outposts. And these things will keep on happening until the respect and allow the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and allow the Biafra independence. Only then, I repeat, only then can peace reign and can everybody go back to what they were doing. Yes, my people, at this particular point, will let you hear from the other sources that we have from the next audio you would hear. Enjoy.
August 1939, the Soviet Union and the Nazi Germany signed the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, which many of you have actually heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talking about the Molotov, dividing Eastern Europe into spheres of influence. The Baltic states, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia were assigned to the Soviet sphere of influence and subsequently were occupied in June 1940. So from 1918 to 1940, they enjoyed independence. After 1940, the Soviet Union took over. After they have shared them like commodity. Germany and the Soviet Union shared Lithuania, shared Latvia, shared Estonia, like they are sharing you today in Nigeria. Tomorrow you wake up, they say you belong to Kogi. Where Igbo man is speaking Igbo in Kogi state, they shared you. Where Igbo man is speaking Igbo in Benue state, they shared you. And Nigeria is sharing us, and nobody is talking. And they thought they have actually conquered everybody. The same thing they did to these people. They shared them among themselves. Now, like I said, they were assigned to Soviet occupation in 1940 and converted into Soviet Socialist Republic. Are you paying attention? In Lithuania's case, President Antanas Smetona left the country rather than accept the occupation. Instead of this man to accept the occupation, he left the country and, believe me, probably from government in exile. He did not sign, but turned over his presidential duties to Prime Minister Antanas Mericus. As per the Constitution, the next day, Mericus declared himself president in his own right. The cabinet confirmed Mericus in office, claiming that Smetona had effectively resigned by leaving the country. 2 days later, under Soviet Union pressure, Mericus appointed Justus, because they are now the puppet of the Soviet Union, a left-wing journalist and longtime opponent of the Smetona regime, as prime minister. Mericus then resigned at Moscow insistence, making Palex acting president as well. So you see, they have put pressure, the Soviet Union from Russia have put pressure up to the point of appointing their own person, who is their puppet, as a prime minister. That one become president overnight to protect the interests of the enablers and inventors. The Soviet Union then used the Palex government to give the final Soviet takeover, the appearance of legality. They have to use somebody inside. Always like that. Just like they destroyed IPOB Nigeria today. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu suffered for many years, if not that God used many of us to rescue the Biafra struggle. The Biafra struggle would have been gone since 2021. Ejiofor wanted to be like Onyema of APIS that used the militant in Niger Delta to become an aeroplane operator. Many of you don't know how Onyema made his money. He was negotiating the amnesty of the militant, this Asari pig, Tompolo, all of them. Onyema was the one who negotiated on behalf of them. And Nigeria pumped money into his account. And he used that money to become aeroplane island operator. Today, it is where he makes the money. Many of you don't know that. He was the only one, as a lawyer then, going to the creek to make deal with this Asari idiot. He used the money to become a billionaire today. While the people who were fighting, carrying gun, as they are known for them, were just ordinary pipeline guiding. They were guiding ordinary pipeline. Today, Tompolo take the same measure and the same step. The Soviet authority undertook Sovietization policy, nationalization of all private property. You see, immediately they put their own person, they begin to nationalize, privatize all the property, collectiveness of all agriculture, suppression of the Catholic Church, and imposition of the totalitarian control. At the same time, free education and free national health system were also introduced. The armed anti-Soviet partisan were liquidated, everything liquidated, just the way they want to do to Biafra. By attacking ESN, a military magazine was captured, they sold everything, and Simon Ekpa came out from nowhere. By 1953, approximately 56,000 Lithuanians, dubbed enemies of the people, were deported into Serbia. I want you to understand, when the enemy and the invaders and the conquest want to attack you, they use everything within and without. After the death of Joseph Stalin in 1953, the Soviet Union adopted the Stalinization policy and ended mass persecution. Non-violent resistance continued both in Lithuania and among the Lithuanian diaspora. Among the Lithuanian diaspora, both in Lithuania, just like both in Biafra land today, and among the Biafran diaspora, which many of us are part of. This movement were secret. This movement were secret. Just the way Biafra movement were secret. This movement were secret, illegal, and more focused on social issues, human rights, and cultural affairs, rather than political demand. Are you listening to me? Now, independent movement. As Mikhail attempted to retrieve the economy of the Soviet Union, he introduced the Glasnost and the Protraka restructuring, the same thing Nigeria is trying to do. All these things were aimed at making sure that they continue to force everybody into the union when they are not actually part of the union. Now, that led to the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Lithuania in 1990. And here you have on the comment highlighted the signatures of 120 something people, 124 signatures, as you can see here. In Biafra, we will have up to 1,000 signatures, maybe 500 signatures, who knows how many people, delegate of Biafra's representative that will be in Finland to sign and append their signature on the declaration document after over 50 million have voted in the self-referendum. Our own is very peculiar. I want you to understand that this particular liberation of Biafra is something that nobody else have ever done. We don't have any comparison anywhere in the world. We have designed a way, a pathway to exit Nigeria that no other people have used in the past. And we call it the multidimensional approach. After the declaration, we will make sure that all the terrorists in Biafra land is eliminated. Until one person is remaining from them, we will still eliminate that person. At the end of the day, we are going to sit on the round table, and Nigeria will grant and accept and approve the referendum that the Biafra government in exile and the homeland have conducted. That's the way it is going to end. Go and mark my word. We will kill them. These terrorists that are coming to kill our people. Okoma community has been bombed and people have been killed. Innocent Nigerians, those who call themselves Nigerians, many of them will identify with Nigeria. They have killed them. Many of them who identify themselves as Biafrans, they have also killed them. And one thing is that nobody will kill us again without revenge. We will retaliate brutally. And I'm telling you that every Nigeria wearing uniform person in Biafra land remain a wanted person. You can't kill us again and go free. We'll continue to hunt them till the last day. Nigeria will recognize that Biafra has conducted an referendum and must accept the result of that referendum. Because they are going to accept this result, whether they like it or not. I want you to understand that before now, we have no mandate. As per se, our mandate is the mandate we believe that Nigeria is not working and Biafra needs freedom. But from December 2nd, we are going to have a documented mandate. Mandate given to us by the Biafra people. Mandate given to us by over 50 million who have voted in the first and second round of the referendum. Mandate where we are going to sign document and make the document a living document, legal document that will be recognized anywhere in the world. And that is where we are going to put our hand, hang our hand on, and say to any person that care to listen, we have the mandate of the Biafra people, and here is the mandate. The declaration drafting committee is doing their job. They are going to also come up with a document just like what you are seeing here in the comment section, where every delegate in Finland is going to put their signature. That declaration of Biafra, restoration of independence of Biafra, is going to come like a book, because our problem is peculiar. Our problem, there is no other country that have gone through what we've gone through. Our grievances will be a book. So in that book, we're going to have the grievances listed in the book, and then we're going to have just small paper like this, what you are seeing on the screen, what is going to be the declaration wording of the Biafra restoration of independent state on the 2nd of December. And after that, the entire delegate in Finland will append their signature. The Biafra flag then will be raised to the highest level. I welcome every one of you this evening. The Biafra Liberation Army have decimated the terrorists, the Zoo terrorists, twice today. The first time they came, we spoke in a very powerful language with Ogbunigwe. The second time they came, they collected water. So I'm talking to you today. Many of these terrorists have fallen. Thank you very much. The media team, over to you. I'll be taking questions for the next 20 minutes. Thank you.
Yes, PM. Thank you. Please, co-host Minister Vam. Thank you so much. Biafran people and everyone that have keyed in, reach out to the mic and ask your questions, please. Be straight to the point, because the Prime Minister may not have all the time for this. Just go straight to your point. Govt, you will go first, but before then, Minister Ajare, you have the mic. Vam, you're not there. Okay, just go.
Okay, I muted myself. Thank you, my able PM. Continue to strengthen you and use you the way he has done so far. And Biafrans, we give God glory for it, because we are very close to the threshold of Biafra. So please, as your hands are up, 60 seconds, please do not hesitate to bring your questions. Very engaging questions. As you can see, everything happening before your very eyes, and Biafra is unfolding right before us. Okay, who is the first person? My minister?
Govt.
Okay, Govt, please grab the mic, please.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. Mmejiri gbuo agụ, ndị ilo si n'ọdụ ha nkọ, mana ha ekwetago n'ọdụ nkọ. Anyị na-ekene gị n'ife ị na-eme. Daalụ. Chineke ya ga n'iru na-akwado. Our own Minister of Information, Maazị Sonny, I salute you from here, and our Deputy Raf, Vam, I salute you from here. My Minister, my Prime Minister, I really don't have any question, but I want to say something based on this emergency broadcast. The drug lord came out the other day to say that that they are going through reform of Nigeria, and they will take a very strong and drastic decisions. And I want to say that every reform that you are taking Biafrans through, and every drastic decisions that you are making to see that our freedom is achieved, that over 8-something million Biafrans are strongly behind you. And in Finland, you will know how serious they are to see you get this freedom for us. Thank you so much, my PM. May God alone continue to strengthen you on this hard work that you are doing. Thank you. I salute you from here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jaja. That's all. All right, we have Adan Dimbunandegede. Please bring up your question. Please remember to raise your hands. Other people in the room, raise your hands, and that will make us identify you very quickly. Thank you. Adade Olama, please unmute yourself.
Adande Bunandegede.
Gịnị ụkọrọ mmụọ?
Adande Bunandegede.
N'obi atawo m ọbata obi ebiko ka m jụọ o nwere ihe i kwuru kịta nyarịtị ntọrọ m ije si ka njụkọ gị ọbata obi ebiko isi na na 22nd of December ka ya restore Biafra adịrịledi ya ibe na-echezi update ji m ọbata obi ebiko ka m jụọ isi that na that day that Biafran flag yari elu biko wee na-ajụ Biafran flag yari elu or new Biafran flag or old one nke anyị na-eyuzu biko ọbata obi aka this Biafran flag nke anyị na-eyuzu kịta ndị eji na-eme alụ ọkachasị ọ na-awụ every time mgbe ọ dịsi yes today kwa ka nnọkwa na social media whoever this nonsense woman nọ Italy kpụrụ onwe na melod ebe o jikwa Biafran flag wee na-emekwa mpụ na alụlụ anị ọ na-eme site na agbụwa m obi ọbata obi wee na-asị biko this Biafran flag nke anyị si yali ọnụnwa because o nwere mgbe isi na-eyi echenjie obi dị m ụtọ ọwụ eziokwu dat na ọbata obi ebiko zakere m na nke a I don't know biko.
Thank you very much for that question. Everybody should keep their fingers crossed. We are still on consultation on the Biafra flag. The truth is that many countries, just like us, have changed their flag many times. So this is going to be a decision that the government has to make. But the consultation is ongoing. So just keep your fingers crossed and see what will happen in Finland. It doesn't matter whether we still have the old flag or whether there's going to be a new flag. What matters is that even if there's going to be a new flag, we'll have a very good reason for that. But Biafra people will still decide whatever flag that we're going to unveil now is not going to be the final flag of Biafra. The Biafra people will sit in the parliament where we have gotten our independence recognized, and we are going to adopt and approve a flag. So this, whatever we're using now, is not going to be the final flag of Biafra. We are going to sit in parliament where everybody is going to speak, and the Biafra people will speak on whether they like the flag or not. So it is something that we're going to put to vote. It's not just something that somebody will see somewhere and say, this is a Biafra flag. So that is one of the jobs we are doing. And of course, we have to bring a very good reason for Biafrans if we are going to change the flag, to know why we're changing the flag.
engaged you on the conversation on this very space, and I thank you for always coming up to update us on this space. We appreciate you for this. And also, I want to say history always have a way of repeating itself. And you have always taken your time to educate us and also teach us things we in Nigeria, or those of us who are outside Nigeria, still didn't know about freedom fighting. You are bringing it to our doorstep. We thank you for this, Prime Minister. Chukwu Goziegi. I want to use this opportunity also to say to you, in the past 1 month, if you have observed that on this Twitter space, new recruits of this Nigerian agent springed up. Most probably they have sensed that we are much closer to our December 2nd declaration. Prime Minister, please, what do you have to say about this? Because these new recruits, there are much and coming out more and more. Please say something.
But I have warned about it before they started coming out. You are following, like you said, you will know that, immediately I issued warning about the possible attack and propaganda. They started springing up. So you shouldn't be surprised. Why are you surprised at asking me what should we do? I've already told you that this is going to happen and this is happening. And this is just the beginning. Wait until we enter October.
I see. Prime Minister, irrespective of these attacks coming up from all these saboteurs, Nigerian agents, we see how powerful you become. And this draw me back to the very beginning when you started your broadcast. You say, bring out the best. You told the Nigerian, bring out the best of the best you have. And the more you attack me, the more I get stronger. Prime Minister, are you still expecting them to attack you more?
I am yet to see their best. And I wish I will see something very, very interesting, because that's where my energy comes from. So I'm yet to see anything good, somebody that can actually match up with something. I want to see them to, attack me with something that is realistic. You understand?
Yes.
I want to see exposition of Simon Ekpa. Like expose Simon Ekpa. That's what I want to see. And I'm not seeing that.
Prime
I'm
Minister,
not seeing that till now.
Prime Minister,
yes.
Thank you. Before I end this my conversation with you, I want to say we are seeing the good work of your cabinet members, those who are representing us both in the Washington and those carrying out their duty which have been assigned to them. I want to use this opportunity and this medium to say thank you to all of them, and may God continue to strengthen them. The Minister of Communication also, I want to use this medium to say thank you to each and every one of you, and may you continue to excel in your various assignments. Prime Minister, Kachuku Goziunu.
Thank you very much. And I'm very happy that everybody is observing the the workflow of the Biafra government, both in the exile and the homeland.
Exactly.
Everybody is working. Everybody is working. Every department is functional. That's why we're government. So this is our government. It is your government.
Yes.
This government is our government. Okay. It's work for the people, and everybody is committed.
Yes.
That is what has never happened in the history of Biafra struggle since after the war. It's happening now.
One more thing, Prime Minister. Prime Minister. Your government, this big government, Biafra government in exile, there is something different which I have been able to figure out between our Biafran government and the Nigerian government. We give the power to the people, and the people vote. And just like you said in your broadcast here this evening, that on December 2nd, we will receive signature from the people to give us mandates to represent them. This is true democracy, and this is power to the people.
That is why nobody will ever
look
down on what we are doing. That's why Nigeria, they don't know. Nigeria, they are Fulani.
They don't study, they don't read.
They don't know anything. But leave them. Let them continue to call us online country until their eyes will open. Yes. You see, what we are doing now is offer they can never ever resist. So let them look down on us. When we started, how many of you remember
I remember.
When we started the referendum, they said, who is a scam? Who is supervising it? Is the UN? Yeah, is you? But look at think tank group, policy makers of the highest level,
Timbers and calibers.
In the UK, the same UK, they are now reporting and telling decision makers to keep an eye on the Biafra self-referendum. That self-referendum they mocked today is no longer a joke. Everybody is taking it seriously because they know that exactly. And that's exactly what we have smarted Nigeria, and they never expect. They don't even know what is going to happen. Just wait until after December 2nd. Thank you.
We did do it show. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you so much. Yeah, my PM, I want to also confess that you have infected us with your shock absorber. You know, the fact that when you're being attacked, we're watching how you are able to take all the bullets. So attacks on any one of us, it becomes like child's play because you infected every one of us with the shock absorber that we are able to resist any form of bullet that comes our way. And we are grateful to you, sir. Thank you very much, our Prime Minister.
Who will ever believe that Biafra will leave market in the morning on Monday morning?
Impossible.
Oh, is it not happening with the happiness?
Seriously.
When they have understood that this is the sacrifice they will do to get freedom, they are happy. And these people still live in the past. They tell you, oh, we are traders. We are this, that. People are telling you which trader. I don't want to go to trade. I need freedom. And they are shocked. Till today, they are still arguing. Oh, he's destroying business. Oh, Igbo people are known for business. Why is Igbo people known for business? When there is a government that should have social services, welfare of the people, and they condition you to go to do buying and selling in order to eat. Today, we have defeated that mentality. It's one of the biggest achievements of this government. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister, and continue to increase your grace and your anointing. All right, we'll continue. We have David. David, just hold on a minute. Let me take these two hands and then you come. And Agu Jiegbe, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. My special greetings to our Prime Minister, Simon Njoko Ekpa Meju Ebuago. May our days be longer. And also greetings to all the government officials. Special greetings to every one of you that have been.
Go ahead, go straight to the question. The PM doesn't have time. Just go straight to your question, please.
Okay.
Abu Jebe, go straight to your question.
Please allow me to say to thank our Prime Minister. Please, others have been doing that. Okay. Moving forward, please, our Prime Minister. My question goes like this because of time factor. I have to make it brief. As because of our sister Amaka. Now we have a government that are very eager and ready to protect each and every of us. Is there any way you can come in to showcase everything that this Nigerian Islamic terrorist government has done to Igbo people, both verbally and otherwise? That will help Amaka as well and let the whole world know why Amaka acted the way she acted. Because as I come in, please, that is my question. Is there any way the government of Biafra can come in? Because now